We know that interpersonal violence can have a long-lasting impact on those affected by it. We hope that these are issues that you don't have to deal with as a graduate or professional student.
But if you do, know that Penn has a lot of resources to support you.
Often, figuring out who to talk to and whether to make a report can be overwhelming. It can be difficult to know if your experience is defined as assault or abuse, and what will happen if you tell someone.
That's why we have confidential resources, safe places you can go to talk about your experience, get support, and find out about reporting options.
It is important to know that contacting any of the following confidential offices is not the same as making a report to the university to investigate. You can get support from Penn regardless of where the experience took place, or who the perpetrator was, or whether or not you decide to make a report. Let's start with the Division of Public Safety, or DPS. Within DPS is a confidential unit called Special Services, staffed with experienced and compassionate victim advocates who are on call 24 hours a day to support any members of the Penn community.
Special Services is who you should call in an emergency situation. If you need medical attention or want a forensic rape examination, Special Services can accompany you to the hospital or the Philadelphia Sexual Assault Response Center, and they can assist you if you want to file a police report or get a protection from abuse order.
Another confidential resource is the Penn Women's Center, which can provide advocacy and support for all students.
Penn's Counseling and Psychological Services, or CAPS, provides confidential therapy for victims and those accused of interpersonal violence. CAPS has a sexual trauma treatment outreach and prevention team, known as the STOP team. They also run a support group for survivors with the Penn Women's Center.
At the Student Health Service, students can receive confidential medical evaluations, emergency contraception, and testing and treatment for sexually transmitted infections. Fees are waived for tests related to sexual violence.
Additional resources can be found at the Penn Violence Prevention website. A victim of sexual violence, relationship violence, stalking, or harassment has options about what, if anything, to do.
These options may include making a formal police report and pursuing criminal charges, or making an internal disciplinary complaint to the university.
A victim can choose to pursue a university disciplinary case if the accused is an enrolled Penn student, staff member, faculty member, or postdoctoral or other trainee. The Associate Vice President for Equity and Title IX officer oversees university investigations of its sexual misconduct policy. The sexual misconduct policy covers sexual harassment, sexual violence, relationship violence, stalking policy, and inappropriate sexual or romantic relationships in the workplace or educational setting. Students who wish to pursue a university investigation should contact the Associate Vice President and Title IX officer.
Students are encouraged to contact one of the support resources to discuss reporting options and to get an advocate who can assist them through any process.
An overview of relevant university policies, reporting options, and additional resources will be provided in a PDF at the end of this video. This information also can be found online at the Penn Violence Prevention website.